Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. It's In Wheel Time, your place to go for entertaining car talk. Coming up, NHRA Top Fuel driver Antron Brown joins us to talk about being a new team owner.
Woohoo!
And the upcoming professional drag racing season. We need more. Jeff reviews our pre-owned car of the week this hour, the 2019 Kia Soul. Later, Conrad has the car clinic, and we'll also have the stories making auto news headlines this week. Just ahead on this edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong, Jeffrey Dziekan. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad that you could join us today, as we are every Saturday. How are you doing over there, Mars?
I'm working on it. He's coming in.
Is he?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're dialing him in as we speak. We're tuning him up and getting ready to go with Antron, because I have some questions. I have lots of questions always, but I have particular questions.
Leave on yellow.
Because we haven't spoken. Huh? Pardon me?
Here he is.
Oh, okay. Antron.
How's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Where in the hell are you? I mean, you're talking to us from Mars?
No, I'm not in Mars at all, but let me, can you guys hear me okay?
Well, it's a little fuzzy, but, that's okay.
We're good.
Yeah. So he's going to switch something around.
Oh, boy.
We locked you in.
Oh, boy.
No, there he is. There he
got
is.
me now, don't
Now that's
Yeah,
much
it's
better.
much better.
Much better. How have you been?
you? Man, I've been
Busy?
good. Been real good.
Yeah, busy, I'll bet.
It's been nonstop. We've been photo shoots, putting trailers together, putting race cars together, putting sponsorships agreements together. We've been busy full circle, but you know what? It is coming together, and I'm liking it. I'm loving it. And I'm truly blessed with the group of people that we have here at AB Motorsports.
Yes, AB Motorsports, that has a new sponsor this year.
We got a few new sponsors. We do. We have a big new sponsor this year, and our big new sponsor that we just came on board with is Lucas Oil.
And I was very I had to do a double take when I saw Brandon Bernstein. Is he working for Lucas's?
Brandon is the director of all partnerships. So Brandon,
how cool.
Brandon is up there once where he used to acquire the sponsorship. Now he's the one you got to go get one through.
He's jumped the fence.
Well,
Yeah.
I will
Ain't
say
no
this.
pulling no wool over Brandon's eyes. Trust me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
well, look who his teacher has been, Kenny Bernstein.
Oh, yeah.
So we all know Kenny, and great guy, and I hope that everybody's doing well up there. But I was really surprised and nicely surprised that Brandon Bernstein is your go-to guy at Lucas Oil and your new sponsorship. The other thing too, I was kind of surprised at, you guys have a working alliance with Justin Ashley's team.
Yes, we do. And with Justin Ashley Racing and Davis Racing, it's been a little while coming, but we formulated together because now, in the atmosphere you have now with supply and demand, the supply structure is down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because can't find people to make this. You can't get materials because they can't make the materials. Stuff like that. And then, so to actually help us both out by joining up forces and collaborating on a few things, we're able to order parts and pieces and get a discounted rate. And we're able to work on different things together. Because Justin Ashley also is a part of the Toyota family also too now. And also he's part of the Lucas Oil family. So we have a lot of the same, partners and stuff on different arenas, and we're able to help out. And we're able to help out on the racetrack too, where you're going against these teams that got 2 cars, 3 cars. Like, you got to go against Steve Torrance, who's the champ. Well, he's got his dad's car, Billy Torrance, that runs
Data.
phenomenal. He's got Trip Tatum's car that they help out, runs incredibly well. He helps out Scott Palmer. They've got like 4 cars over there that can win races. And then you go over on the other side of it. Now you're going to have, on Force side, you have Brittany Force with Austin Prock. They're going to have 2 cars. So you got to find a good stablemate that you could team up with, so you can actually help each other out to push each other forward. You know what I mean? It's like one of those deals, you just can't do it by yourself. You got to have that sidekick with you.
Well,
you know what I mean? And
gotta have a wingman.
That's right. Maverick had Goose.
And with two cars, you double the data and you double the testing opportunities that you have as well. So all of that's what makes you better.
Absolutely. And they're just a great group of people over there. You got Justin Ashley also, but you got Mike Green over there with Dustin Davis, Tom DeLago. Their whole crew over there just men's really good with our crew and people. And then Justin's dad, Mike Ashley, I mean, you don't get more of a optimistic and person than Mike that can actually have you believe in things that you can't even believe in yourself. He's like, you guys can do this. You know what I mean? So when you bring all this nucleus together and you're able to lean on one another and push each other to new heights, that's when you have the unbelievable things happening.
So are you guys going to be pitting together as well, back to back anyway?
Oh, absolutely. We're actually gonna have the Lucas Oil Matco Tools hospitality area.
Yeah.
And Justin will be on one side of it and I'll be on the other side of it.
That's perfect. So when we get invited over there, the In Wheel Time team of the Lucas Oil hospitality tent, then we have the best of both worlds over there, right?
Oh, absolutely. You get a little bit of everything. You see some of our Matco guests or Lucas Oil guests. And then you got Justin on his side with the Phillips Connects. And we have some other people that are part of there, Hankstafers and all the rest of our guys, Toyota. I mean, we got everybody over there that's going to really help out. And we're doing this all together. It's all about being together.
And one of the cool things I saw, because I follow you on Facebook, that you now have the Antron Brown Motorsports VIP hospitality experience. So, as you guys are so available to the population of people as fans that are walking around the pits, but there's always that little bitty fenced off part that you guys live in that you look for space to escape to. Well, now you're inviting some of the fans to join in that hospitality experience this year.
We want to change things up a lot. You know what I mean? Because for me, I remember coming up in this sport, being on the outside looking in. And every fan is not a fan, they're a teammate. You know what I mean? If they're there to cheer you on, support you, we just want to make it open where they're able to come in and be a part of the special group with like all of our Matco distributors, all of our Matco customers, all of our Lucas Oil customers, our Hankstafers customers, our Toyota customers, our Sirius XM radio customers. And if we can make them be a part of that group, you know what I mean? Because they're a part of us when they're up in the stands cheering us on. We want to give them that extra, that little bit of extra, something that, like when I was young, I wanted to be in that group.
That lifetime memory.
Why can't they?
That life, yeah,
and now
that lifetime memory of.
And now you're going to have the In Wheel Time group.
And you mentioned something at the outset about teamwork and relying on each other. We do that here every week.
Oh, God.
We rely on each other all the time.
That's
here.
right.
Well,
boxing gloves and all.
Speaking about the importance of a two-car team, Anson and Adler, are they going to be a two-car team as they play in Junior Dragsters again this year?
They're always been a two-car team, and they got to help each other out, and they do. And even though they like to fight every once in a while, just like all siblings do, you know what I mean? But that brings the best out of them. But Adler's going to have to enjoy this last year with his brother. He got his big brother, Anson. This is last year racing Junior Dragster. So my son Anson's going to big cars.
All right.
And we're going to have some fun with that also. And we're going to have to find some fields that we can go to that they both can race.
That's cool.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of different deals going on, but we'll still have some fun at the Junior Dragster racing deal with Adler, and Anson is going to big car racing. So it's going to definitely change the whole dynamic of the Brown family, because I don't know how I'm gonna be in two different racetracks at the same time when they both got to race
And a bigger trailer.
We got the right size trailer. I did that in the beginning. I bought it once. So I don't have to buy it twice.
Well, I was looking at you were like a little kid opening up a gift at Christmas as your new trailer arrived, and you kind of gave a bit of a tour of the new trailer.
Opening the shelves and all the doors and
showing the clutch closet.
yeah.
He was looking for space to put the Wallies in.
He needs lots of space.
All I can tell you is that's the first Christmas gift that I ever got. That is the gift that keeps giving. It keeps giving me bills.
That's exactly right.
Because you got to fill it up with stuff.
Mm-hmm. Are you still associated with Don Schumacher Racing in some way?
Yeah, like we actually are renting space from DSM, Don Schumacher DS Manufacturing, and we're actually getting our chassis still built at DSR, and we're still buying parts and pieces from DSM, cylinder heads, different components, and like they're like a one-stop shop up there. So
well, why not go to really the best?
That way. I've been working really hands-on with Chad Oser, who's a son-in-law, who's the president of DSM, and I tell you what, it's good to see somebody fresh coming in because he is like a breath of fresh air there. He's got a lot of energy. He's vibrant. And he's there to give you what you need. And Matt Archer, who's on the other side of it with Dave Fletcher. I'm thinking about Dan Fletcher the racer, but Dave Fletcher, who's running the parts and pieces room. I mean, they've been spot on, man. Everything that you need, they're communicating, which it's awesome when you get communication. That's the whole thing that people don't understand. When you get somebody that can communicate well with you, where you're at, what's going on, what's coming in, what's happening. That's been a breath of fresh air for us to be able to get the parts and pieces. And we've been working with other vendors out there like Dart Sleeves, Diamond Pistons, and Belfani, and also Custom Floaters. We've been working with a lot of people out there in industry, Electric Motion, to bring the parts and pieces, develop in those relationships with Pack Springs, Victory Valves. I mean, I've been dealing with people before, but now I'm dealing with them on a
different
first name basis, building relationships, and also CNC Performance, who builds our clutches. It's been amazing to develop these relationships and see how much we can actually grow throughout these new years that we got coming in.
So what do you see for yourself and the team coming forward into the 22 season in Pomona?
Man, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to smile when we just show up at Pomona. Because of all the stuff that we have to put together, we started not from ground zero. We bought a lot of our race parts and pieces in our current chassis that we were already running from DSR, but we literally rebuilt our cars from the ground up. We rewired them, rebuilt them, new dashes, different roll cages, new bodies on them. So our race cars had a facelift, and then we've got new parts and pieces we're bringing in. Then we're building, we had to put the trailer together, get everything in there so we can show up at the first race for everything to work. So with that being said, it's all coming together. It's all coming together.
A lot of learning.
So does your PR
guy? When
we
show up at Pomona, that means everything's been might not be finished. But we can get to the racetrack.
It's in the trailer and headed to the track.
They're letting them in the gate.
Yeah. So have you got your hard cards for 2022 yet?
Yes. We haven't got them. We don't get them until we show up at Pomona.
Got it.
So when we show up there, we will have them because all of our applications been turned in and everything's ready to go.
Wow. Hey, at least you got that far. So they won't let you in the gate because you did. Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot to register for this race. We don't have that problem.
We are the first ones on the list registered.
Okay.
We are on that list. Well, and you know what? My crew guys got crew pants. They got polos. They got belts.
Dressed for success.
They're going to be able to dress for success, but I just don't know how we quite getting there yet, but we're going to get there.
Well, yeah, that and once you get there, you might be sleeping in the brand new trailer that you've got that's made for parts and pieces.
Hey, let me tell you something. When that trailer came in, I had my arm around my wife. And then when I had my arm around my wife, as those trailers pulled in, my wife goes, "Baby, the start of the race team is here." I said, "I know, baby." I said, "Baby, I sure hope you like that trailer. She looked at me. She goes, it's nice. I said, well, baby, we might be living in it in a couple of months.
That's right.
Because I'll tell you, I know how much those trailers are. Ooh, ow. It is unbelievable.
And that's empty. Wait till you put the car and all the parts in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. And those 5 engines and everything else. So with this this marriage that you have with the Ashley team, does that include engines as well? I mean, if you blow up a couple of engines and you're short of parts, are you going to go next door and grab some?
Well, that's what we're there for. We're there to help each other out. And whatever they need to get by to the next race, if we can help support them and they can help support us, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's what teammates is all about. We'll work out the parts and piece stuff later. They'll keep making more, but as long as that we can help each other maintain and get through, that's what it all boils down to.
Well, we're really excited for you. I mean, we were excited for you when you made the announcement last year here in Houston, and we're hoping that we're going to grab another interview with you, whether it's through the Toyota guy or you personally, to get you back on the show the weekend of April 22nd here in Houston.
Hey, I can't wait to come back there, and I'm kind of sad because I don't want to see Houston go. That's one of my favorite racetracks to go to. So,
Amen. We agree.
This might be the last year, but maybe somebody down there in Houston can actually make another race facility, or maybe they could build a new one. I mean, that's definitely a market we love going to, and is rich in racing history for sure.
Well, I will tell you that if you're not going to be here in Houston, we're coming to Dallas because that's the closest we got.
Come on, hey, Dallas is a really nice facility too, and it's crunch time we go to Dallas, so you will not be disappointed when you come to Dallas for sure.
Well, we're going to try to make that happen. Antron, it's great to talk to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime. Well, it's great being on. I appreciate you fellas. And hey, we're going to be in Pomona, and we'll be down there in Houston.
You stay warm up there in Indy.
Will do.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye. So much fun.
It is.
I've got his Facebook and his website up on our page.
Cool.
Just if people want to connect, and it's a worthwhile connection because it. Like I said, I follow Antron on Facebook, and some of the stuff he puts up is hilarious. Some of it's very straight and informative, but some of it's hilarious.
Yeah, and he puts up a surprising amount of material that goes up there about their progress and what they're doing.
I first met him when he was riding pro stock motorcycles. He was the same today as he was 15 years ago when I met him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just as calm and straight across and as fun to be with, and very engaging guy. And what a great communicator with NHRA. I mean, you want an interview, go to Antron.
Yes.
And he always tells you like it is, but in a nice way.
And he's always smiling.
Yep.
He's one of these guys always having fun, or he's enjoying doing whatever he's doing at the moment.
And very well respected in the industry of motorsports,
Yep.
Beyond just NHRA. And that's pretty cool. And I think some of that's probably the way he treats people because,
There's another guy that is on the same level, but not quite as popular as Antron, and that would be Sean Langdon. Great guy. I've known him. Well, I met him through Stan, and he was just the same then as he is today. So there are those guys that their ego hasn't gotten so big that you can't approach them. It's refreshing and nice to know. Okay. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, our email address is, if it works, info@nwheeltime.com. Time now for the racing calendar, speaking of racing.
Well, speaking of racing, first thing coming up is going to be the 24 Hours of Daytona, and that is going to be January 30th. They're doing the Roar at the 24 right now, which is kind of the week before testing. So that's IMSA with the Cadillac prototypes.
Oh, yeah.
The Corvette. Now Corvette has changed classes, and they're running GTD Pro. They're no longer GTLM because that classification has gone away. So now they're running GTD Pro, which is a GT3 car. So in the class, they're running against the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, the Porsches.
Did they have to do anything to the car?
Yeah, they had to make some changes to the car. One of the good things about it is now I think they added ABS. I don't think they had ABS at GTLM.
Really?
So they added.
I can't imagine. Why would they have ABS?
Because it makes life easier.
Well, I know, but I mean that's part of driving skills.
Is controlling the brakes.
Yeah, hello.
So again, that's going to be next weekend is the first event, and then coming shortly thereafter is the Daytona Clash at the L.A. Coliseum. They built a track inside the L.A. Coliseum.
How is that going to
February.
work?
I have no idea.
Nothing's
we'll see
working.
how
How long is it? Is it like a quarter mile?
No, I
Let's
think it's
throw some dirt on
3/8.
there.
I think it's 3/8.
Yeah.
It's asphalt though.
It's going to be a banger.
It's not asphalt.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. It's not like what they did at Bristol when they brought all the dirt in. They laid asphalt for this.
Oh my God.
And then the 12th, which is the Thursday, dual qualifying races at Daytona, and then on the 14th is going to be the Daytona 500.
What is it, a flat track?
No, it's got a little bit of banking
at
in
the
it.
Coliseum?
It's got a little bit of banking in it.
Really?
NHRA kicks off on February 17th through the 20th at the Winter Nationals for Pomona. Join in and cheer on Antron Brown because that's going to be a fun...
You ever been to Pomona?
No.
It's a very interesting place. It's at the...
airport, isn't it?
No, Los Angeles County Fairgrounds. But
there's an airport real close.
There's an airport at the end of the runway. Yeah.
That's pretty close, Tom.
It is pretty close. Anyway, yeah, Pomona, it's a special place. If you ever make it to L.A., the couple of things you need to do is to go to the Peterson Collection.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you need to go to Pomona. Because even if there's not a race at Pomona, you got to go to the museum, which is there, which is Art Deco building from, back in the day when
it's like
Pomona,
the Guggenheim in New York.
pretty much.
And then Formula One doesn't start until March. IndyCar starts February 21st in St. Petersburg.
I heard Hamilton
Florida.
won already.
Oh God, yeah.
I heard
Broadway.
he's going to retire.
Thank God.
So that's the racing calendar.
Thank you, sir. Pre-owned car of the week. Mr. Jeffrey Dziekan has a review of the 2019 Kia Soul. Used car prices are up 37%, leading inflation, even more so than the price of a gallon of gasoline. So I'm hoping that we can get us a deal on a 2019 Kia Soul.
Me too. When the Kia Soul was debuted, this is 2019, like it says, almost a decade ago, it defined convention of classification. It occupied an odd middle ground between hatchbacks and crossovers. The SUV didn't really exist at the time. Fast forward to today, the subcompact crossover class not only exists, but it's growing in popularity with car companies scrambling to fill the void. It's a good-looking little front end of that vehicle. It was voted the best small SUV and the cheapest car back in 2019 as well. Base trim prices on these things, or base trim, comes with a standard, because there's different levels. Standard with a 1.6-liter four-cylinder, 130 horsepower to 118 cubic feet of torque, 16-inch alloy wheels, automatic headlights, so on and so on, Bluetooth, 5-inch touchscreen mic. That's important to know because as we get into the next one, which is the Soul Plus, it includes the convenience package, which is the contents about a 2-liter four-cylinder engine, 161 and 150 on the torque. 6-speed automatic transmission, 17-inch wheels, fog lamps, heated seats, heated mirrors, so that they're adding some more amenities into the vehicle. The Soul Exclaimed, I've never heard of this one, but I had to read up on it, adds a 1.6-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, 201 horsepower to 195.
They had that in the press fleet.
Yep.
And you and I had that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love this car.
7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, 18-inch wheels, upgraded the trim. With the Plus, you get an 8-inch touchscreen mic, so you go from a 5-inch to an 8-inch, which is a pretty big increase.
Wow,
That
yeah, I'll
dash.
say.
Size don't matter.
Anytime you go from 5 to 8 inches, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
We've lost control.
Yep. A Harman Kardon premium sound system, designer collection, 18-inch wheels. So as you get into the higher portions,
Levels.
higher levels, you get bigger wheels. Trim. Like we talked about, you've got different trim levels. Obviously, the Kia Soul Exclaim with the 1.6 7-speed dual clutch automatic. All these are front-wheel drive vehicles. The comfort side of it, it's a little bit stiffer, it rides stiff, and blame the big wheels, they're saying. So as you increase with the trim levels and you get the bigger wheels, you get a
My
stiffer
recollection of that car is it rides great. It's a great car. Every time I've ever
remember
been
when
in
you had
one,
that, you
I
ran
love
about
those
it. Yeah.
cars. I always
I
have.
know some people that have got them and they love them. They love them. They sell one and buy another one.
Well, and it's handy. It's an SUV, a small one, but you fold down the back seats and you're going, look at all the room I got back
it's only
here.
two of you in particular.
Yeah, and on the interior, there's a lot of plastic. That's one of the only downsides that they talk about. But in a small
yeah.
car like that, you
You haven't
Look at the
gotten to
price
the
point.
price yet.
Yeah, right. I haven't. It's a box-shaped utility vehicle. Technology is all you get. All the technology, the Apple CarPlay and Android systems and things of that nature. It has, obviously the variations of different horsepower, and you want the price. Let me turn the page to the magic price. Let's all get into our in-wheel time decoder rings. So for 2019, based on mileage and condition, you're anywhere from $14,300 to $24,000.
No.
No,
pre-owned.
that's what it would cost
It's a used
now
car.
today to buy that 19.
To buy- yeah.
I'm going to say in 2019, that the 24 may not have
Yeah.
been far from what its price
Exactly.
was new.
But
I think when it was new, it was about 20.
Yeah.
Now, not the Extreme, because they bumped that up. That was the top of the line at the time.
That's
Yeah.
what this is.
But my point is, this car is still holding a clean car with fair mileage on it. Is still holding a very high resale
And
value.
the nice thing
in today's world.
The nice thing about those cars, well, people bought them when they were new. Generally, have kept them this long, and it's usually a one owner and somebody that's not going to hot rod it or tear it up. It's just
Right.
it's a everyday commuter car. Get it?
Yeah, and they're a younger crowd too at the time. They're
Generally speaking,
exactly.
and they appeal.
3
to
years
that
ago,
crowd.
everybody was younger.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
except for Don.
I don't think I was ever younger. I wish I were.
So that's it for the 2019 Kia Soul. Get
Cool
some.
car.
Soul,
Very cool
Mr.
car.
Soul, Mr. Soul.
I was invited to the 1971 Westbury High School class, graduating class.
I thought it was 1871.
1871. And I went last night as a guest, and it was an interesting time.
You had fun?
I did have fun.
Good.
Did you bring your own oxygen?
No, they had
We were talking
they had
about
a dispensary there.
talking to them about that at the table. We're going, somebody had mentioned to me the other day it's going to be kind of like a challenge of wheelchairs, isn't it?
Walkers.
They start playing basketball in the wheelchair basketball
Oh,
game.
boy.
That's what they do for
I
entertainment.
said if the temperature gets any colder, we're going to have to put some sort of cleats on those walkers
Oh, gosh.
so we don't slip in the parking
Take the
lot.
kids.
Take the tennis balls off.
Oh,
boy.
Jeez,
So were you the
Instead of
guest of
having-
honor?
I was not the guest of honor. Why do you always put me up
Instead of
there
having
like
a liquor,
that?
instead of having a liquor bar, they got an oxygen bar there. Like at the airports.
Different flavors.
That's right. That's the second booth. The first one is the pot booth.
Do you need New Jersey air or you want LA air? You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Flick back and forth.
Well, I guess it's time to move on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quickly.
Michael's waiting on us, so
Okay. Well, we won't keep him waiting much
he
longer.
knows what we're talking about.
yeah.
All right. Hey, you're on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Thanks for joining us. We got more coming up. Stay with us.
My goodness.
Oops, that's the wrong thing.
No,
Let me make sure that I've hit the right button
going.
here. Okay. Are we? Okay.
Yeah, you're late.
You're invited to the event of the year. The Houston Auto Show and Houston Boat Show are getting hitched. January 26th through the 30th at NRG Center. The Auto Show and Boat Show unite for the first time ever. Take a test drive, board your dream boat, check out the latest and greatest models. One ticket gets you into two great events. The Houston Auto and Boat Show. January 26th through 30th at NRG Center. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Houston, we have a date. Saturday, March 19th, 2022. It's the premiere of the all-new Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In, and you are invited. Tailpipes and Tacos kicks off a new seasonal format, and first up is the Spring Cruise-In at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy, 8 to 11 a.m. Saturday, March 19th. Tailpipes and Tacos will award trophies for Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic, so make plans now. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's coolest cruise-in, and this one brings it all together for spring 2022. You'll enjoy seeing the best hot rods, show cars, classics, and resto mods, along with Loopy Tortilla breakfast tacos and adult beverages. There's no fee, and you can automatically compete for custom Loopy trophies. It all happens at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. Get your ride ready for the all-new Spring Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, March 19th. Spectators are welcome. The In Real Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Let's celebrate the arrival of spring and the return of Tailpipes and Tacos March 19th. We'll see you then, weather permitting. Is your business or company looking to stand out in a crowded advertising market? Looking to reach the real auto enthusiast? Well, you found it. You're listening or watching in real time, and so are your fellow enthusiasts. The In Real Time Car Show now reaches 500,000, and we can put together a marketing plan that will engage them in your product, business, or service. To get the tires rolling, just shoot us an email to our marketing director, Jeff Dziekan. His address is jeff@inwheeltime.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Real Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.